The end of the Dalton on the way back was a breeze, and before we knew it, we were rolling our dirty bikes up into Greg and Marcia's yard again. I couldn't have asked for two more warm and welcoming hosts. They let us use their showers, wash our bikes, fed us dinner, and gave us wine. We were very happy to be back there for another night. We had to take a maintenance day, so I went over to Northern Power Sports, and Douglas and the guys there were really helpful, let me use their garage space and some of their tools to put on my new chain and change out the axle seals that were so dry they fell apart into 3 pieces when I took the wheel off. The next morning we took a little detour for Chena Hot Springs. The road up was awesomely paved and winding, and the water felt incredible after all of our hard riding and camping out. They have an ice museum right there next to the hot springs, so we decided to go check it out. The temperature inside the ice museum is a stark contrast to the warm waters outside, but it's definitely worth a look for some awesome sculpture. They had an ice bar there too, where you could pay a little extra to get an apple teeny in a souvenir hand-lathed martini glass that you can take home, but we didn't think it would travel well on a bike. After the museum tour, we went back in the water for another dip to warm ourselves up and then hit the road. We headed south down the Richardson Highway, where we were greeted with stunning views of white mountains in the distance. After riding a while, we spotted a glacier off to our left, and I thought it might be the Kastner Glacier. Sure enough, there was a dirt road leading up to it, and we headed out to get a closer look and maybe camp at the base. The Kastner Glacier is a startling example of how quickly the glaciers are receding up here. You used to be able to drive right up to the base quickly, but now we have to drive and drive and drive, then cross a crazy suspension bridge over a gushing river from the runoff of the glacier, and then hike another 20 miles to get to it. James and I were getting tired. We hiked up and crossed the suspension bridge for fun. We're trying to get a closer look just to take a photo of the glacier, but even hiking that far was too much, and we started to hear spooky sounds and see a weird creature moving in the distance. We took a photo with James's zoom camera and zoomed in to try to get a better look, but we still couldn't tell what it was. Honestly, it looked like a velociraptor. We started calling it the VELOCIMOOSERAPTOR, and both decided we didn't want to camp there, that we would get on our bikes and keep pressing on even though it was almost midnight now. We rode down the highway till we came to Paxson. Well, actually, we rode past Paxson, then realized that we had passed the town that consisted of one building and a set of cabins. Turned around and went back. Everything was closed up, and the gas station was laying out on its side on the ground. I guess we can't get gas here after all. We pulled across the street, set up our tents, passed out.